All right, guys, welcome back to London. I hope you guys had a really good festive period. You had some time to relax with friends, family, got to indulge in a lot of food, kick your feet up a little bit, watch TV, just like enjoy life for a bit. And it's currently Saturday. It's the 28th of December, so I arrived back in London on the 22nd in the evening, just haven't really filmed anything. I just thought I'd take the time just to be present during the festive period, try and enjoy myself, catch up on sleep. That was the main thing. Like, I slept so much over the last week. Also haven't really done much training. Actually, I haven't trained in the gym since being in Hong Kong. I went on a run yesterday, actually, Friday. I did an easy run. But yeah, just thought I'd just let my body recover, catch up on the sleep that I was, losing in Hong Kong. And yeah, ready to get back into routines, really, in London. It is very gloomy, unfortunately. That is the UK weather, hence all of the lights. Like, it is morning at the moment, but it's very, very dark inside. It feels almost like it's the end of the day. So it is one of those things that, you can't really help. You can't change the weather. Like, obviously, I wish it was as nice as Hong Kong every single day, but, you kind of just have to accept it and, try not to let it get to you a little bit, because it does affect my mood a lot. Weather plays a big part to my, happiness. So, just trying not to let it get to me yet. But yeah, it is almost the end of the year, 2024. It's gone by crazy fast. And it's been a really good year for me in terms of the social media. With YouTube, I think I probably went from maybe like 10,000 subscribers to like 40,000 now, which is honestly amazing. Like, we hit 40,000 when I was in Hong Kong, so I really do appreciate all of you guys for subscribing, for watching the content, engaging, supporting me, because this really does allow me the opportunity to even think about taking content full time. But in terms of the content creation, I didn't really set too many goals for myself in 2024. I set quite high goals for myself in 2023, and it worked well. Like, I definitely achieved the goals that I set out to do, but it didn't really make me super happy, because I was very, very stressed a lot in 2023. And I thought, this year, let me try not to set too many goals for myself and see how it goes. But it didn't really make much of a change. Like, I was still very stressed, like making all of these videos and everything. So I think I will definitely set some goals for 2025, just to like put it down on paper and, try and also put balance into my goals as well. So I think that'll be the plan for today, work on these goals for next year. Some people have actually asked me in the comments what my goals are going to be for 2025. So yeah, let me share them with you. So I've got some of the goals down. These are quite rough at the moment, and these probably will change once I put it into my laptop, into my Excel spreadsheet, whatever. But yeah, I've split it up into primary fitness goals and also long-term goals. My main goal really is to do content full time. So I think that's what I'm going to work towards in 2025. Obviously, I'm earning a little bit of money on YouTube at the moment, but it's not enough to survive solely on YouTube income. So I thought, let me dabble in some online coaching, because a few of you have reached out and said, are you taking any clients? And it's kind of something that I sort of didn't really want to do this year, just because my main focus was on creating content, and I was really struggling to actually balance it and, get to grips with, all of the filming, finding my own style, and then also, with the editing, and also whilst balancing that 9 to 5. But I feel like I have got a lot more experience now after doing YouTube for a whole year. And I feel like I'm a little bit more efficient at producing videos now, and I have a bit more time so that I can now offer some of these coaching services. The last thing that I want to do is to say, let me, do online coaching, let me get loads of clients, and then not be able to have the time and, the dedication to you guys, because that just wouldn't be fair, right? So for, I guess, the first quarter of, 2025, I will be focusing on this online coaching service that I'll be producing. You might see here, there's like a little what do you call this? I can't remember what the name is. But yeah, so I think the main focus for 2025 would be this online coaching piece right here, because that will allow me to take a sabbatical in my job, and then be able to focus on, this content creation, coaching, business full time. So I think that is a really good goal to have for me in 2025. And then, the standard ones, one YouTube video per week, which I'm already doing that anyway. I think I might have maybe missed like 1 or 2 weeks this year, but, I'm going to keep that the same. And then also now start, doing a little bit more Instagram content. Instagram content is a weird one because, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely got a bit demotivated doing Instagram content just because I wasn't really getting the same amount of views that I was getting in 2023. And, obviously, if you put in a lot of effort into Instagram, you're not really getting, that reward output. You do tend to get demotivated in doing that, and which is why I transitioned more to YouTube, because I feel like I can connect with you guys a lot better. I can take the time to produce nice cinematic-ish content, get into the story a little bit quicker, not have to think about 1-second hooks at the beginning of the video, which I find really quite scammy, to be honest. But I will be doing more Instagram just to, diversify in the content creation platforms. I will be trying to maybe get another brand sponsor as well, but that's not really the main focus, which is why I've put it, in this April period onwards. Once I can maybe get the online coaching up and running, then I can maybe look to reach out to some brands, but it's not really a game changer, because brand deals are great, but they can be quite unpredictable, because they might only give you 6-month contracts or 1-year contracts, and you're relying on a lot of external factors that are really out of your control, such as like views and reach. And if those sort of tank, which it did for me in the past, you might lose your brand sponsorship, and you don't really want to rely on you don't want your future to rely on those brand deals. And then these 2 goals here, this 1 evening off per week on the weekday, and then 1 day off on the weekend fortnightly, I think these goals here are crucial to maintaining good relationships with friends, my girlfriend, family. Yeah, I definitely, as I was saying in this year, balancing the whole YouTube and the 9 to 5, there was really not much balance, if I'm being honest. It was very, very difficult on a lot of people around me. So I do want to prioritize that a little bit more, because, I do think about it, and it's like, it's great. We're all working towards getting, more money, trying to be successful, trying to have a career that we really, really enjoy. But we can't really let these things slip, really, as much as it can be easy to, forget about it. I think it is important to try and maintain that. Fitness goals, you guys have probably heard it a million times. I'm training for the London Marathon, and I'm also doing a calisthenics movement. So I really want to get the front lever this year. And then also 5 muscle ups. 5 muscle ups might seem quite low, but at the moment I'm literally only getting 2. But I do think I can get it within the next few months, which is why I've put it here in this January to maybe March, April time. And then just get leaner. You know, this is like a long-term goal as well. I'll probably get leaner anyway, doing the whole marathon block. So this is just something that, you know, be nice to have. It's not really like something that is like super at the top of my priority at the moment. I'm training more for performance, but if I can get leaner, that would be really great. And in terms of long-term goals, these are goals that are probably like in the background, like I'm kind of working towards it, but I'm not making it, you know, my main focus for now, because I still have all of these things up here to worry about first. I do actually would like to move to Hong Kong actually for a year or two, you know, just to see how it goes, because I feel like I need that. You know, London is great, but as I said, it's not the same as it used to be. And I think it's time to try out something new, and it's going to be in the back of my head because I really don't want to spend another year in a place which I'm not super happy in. And I think you have to do it while you're young. You know, I'm 28, I'm going to be 29 next year. And yeah, I think it's time to just take a risk. Life is about risks, you know, that's what makes life interesting. And, you know, this year's been really great, but it has been quite mundane as well. That's in a lot of moments, you know, doing the same routines over and over again. I just feel like lifestyle is just a lot better for me personally in Hong Kong. Like, I know a lot of people say that Hong Kong is on the decline, but London is also on the decline as well. And I feel like if you compare London with Hong Kong, I think there's a very obvious choice for me. And then also to spend a bit more time in Hong Kong. So if I'm able to take this sabbatical, then I will be able to take more time in Hong Kong. So there's a lot of things that depend on other things here. But, you know, this is why I like to draw this sort of chart here so that I can see, you know, what are the main focuses that I need to look at first and prioritize. So the first one will be like online coaching, it'd be London Marathon training, you know, the muscle up goals, but you know, so not too many goals, and I feel like all of these goals are very achievable. And one tip that I can give you guys when you are setting goals is that you have to be very realistic. Like, obviously, you know, the sky is the limit, push your boundaries, be relentless and limitless in whatever you want to be doing. But, you know, write some goals down that you know that you have a very high chance to achieve, because you know, once you tick off a few of these goals, that will give you a lot of confidence. And with confidence, it can build momentum, and then the momentum can lead to things happening. So yeah, I definitely advise to, you know, be realistic with your goals. Obviously, you know you're in yourself, you know what you're capable of doing. So yeah, these are the goals for me. And maybe, you know, I don't know if you want to take some inspiration from these and like how I'm planning out these goals. Yeah, this is kind of how I do it every single year. We're going to hit an upper body session. It's going to be very similar to the ones that you've seen before, you know, focusing on muscle ups as the primary exercise, and then following up with, you know, chest exercises, some shoulder, and then back. You might have seen that I don't really train legs, and there's a good reason for that. Because I am transitioning into that hybrid style of training. I am running a lot more, so my running volume is way higher than it used to be. The running volume is around over 20 kilometers at the moment. I do feel like my legs are like quite fatigued anyway, so there isn't really a need for me at this stage to implement any leg workouts, I feel. Also because of all of the calisthenics movements, which are the primary goal really. Leg stuff isn't really like that, you know, at the top of my priority at the moment. That being said, I do feel ready to implement leg workouts like maybe next week or the week after, just for more like injury prevention, as I am like going like further into this marathon training block. I feel like at this moment, this is more like growing pains. So like my body is still adapting to the overall volume of doing all of these runs, and also the the gym workouts as well. And then now that I am back to work, I don't have as much time to, rest and recover and eat as well as I was in Hong Kong. So yeah, that's kind of where I am at the moment in terms of my training. So yeah, lots of things to juggle really. One side I am doing marathon training stuff, and then also trying to focus on the calisthenics skills, maybe also grow more of these lagging muscle groups that I've talked about before. But yeah, I feel I'm in a good position. I feel good, I feel fresh, I still feel motivated to go to the gym. So, we'll keep everything the same for now.
Lately my phone on D&D. I try to get some peace, that's all I need. I try to get some peace, that's all I need. My phone right back on D&D. It's like only rest if RIP. I got my wife, I got my kids. Probably got a few friends that I don't need. Not fake, never been fraud. Been great, still a little flawed. Always need sign when they call. Order up a drink while I'm sitting at the bar. I need a strong tail, Nico make two. Honey Jack with a little bit of juice. CYA throwing up the dose. I'm all in. Little grub at black and blue. No sauce, that strip got juice. For dessert, I just need a little mousse. I'm starving. I try to get some peace, that's all I need. I try to get some peace, that's all I need. Need what I want what I need. Need what I want now. 1, 2, 3, giddy up. Heard you thought it was a drought, is you serious? Make one call, turn the city up. Cop a little attaboy for the pick me up. Standing on the green like Wimbledon. Match point set serve.
Guys are watching or have watched the new Squid Games, but I'm on episode 3 at the moment and it's pretty good so far. Yeah, I didn't. For the funniest thing is the recruiter. I never expected for his character to be quite a big part of the second season, and it was just really funny to see his personality shine through and like hear his story about him, spoiler alert, killing his father, and he was like part of the whole games as one of those like foot soldier people with the masks. But yeah, it was kind of creepy as well when they were playing like the roulette thing, and then he was just there and like his smile was just so strange. And then also when he was at the park as well, and he was like giving the homeless people the choice between having the lottery ticket and the food, and his face is literally just like this is so funny. I was literally laughing so much. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, just waiting for the food in the oven to cook. And the way I'm cooking the lamb is literally just a very easy way. Just sear the lamb just to seal it a little bit. I don't actually know if it makes it tender or not, or retains the moisture. I think it might be just a myth, because I did a quick Google, because I thought, oh, I'm so clever, I'm gonna seal it first before cooking, but apparently it doesn't. But I like it, you know, it makes it a bit crispy on the outside. And then I just wrap it in foil and then put all of the other ingredients that I would eat, you know, potatoes, vegetables inside as well, and just let that cook and like steam within, which is a very handy way if you are sort of, you know, short on time when it comes to cooking. Like there are quite a few hacks that you can do. This is one of them. I used to do it a few years ago. Just get some chicken legs and cut a few potatoes up, put some veggies in, just a bit of olive oil, seasoning, salt, pepper, a bit of paprika, maybe a bit of oregano as well, and then just cover it all, put it in the oven for maybe like an hour and a half, and then it comes out really, really tasty. So that's something that really takes like no time at all. Preparation is very low, and then the maximum output really, you know, taste is good. So, and minimal cleaning time, which is the most important thing. So yeah, just gonna watch this. You know, it's Sunday today, so I think I'm just gonna finish this season, because there's only 8 episodes, and I just really like to just binge watch a series at once and then just forget about it.